Hello friends! I have a mini painting review thing, Richeson Oils. I have never tried this brand before. It's usually fairly cheap, somewhere between $10 to $15 for most of the tubes. Then the higher level tubes tend to get more expensive, and that makes sense. But I just did not try this brand. Somehow it just missed me over the past couple of years that I've been doing some painting. So I picked up some alizarin crimson, and we are going to be comparing it to good old Winsor & Newton alizarin crimson, because for some reason it's the only alizarin crimson I have. Don't know why, I just have alizarin claret in my collection, but anyway, we are gonna compare the classic to the Richeson. I'll see what the quality of this is like. We're gonna mix it with some yellow, and that's what we're going to do today. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a little short 5-ish minute video or so, but yeah, that's what we're doing. First, we're going to put the Richeson oils out. There we go. This is a brand new tube. Ooh, that is a big opening. Hold on. I just want to put this out over there, because a lot of oil tubes tend to have mini openings, and this one is like twice the size. Don't know why. A couple of brands are like that. I guess it's up to how much paint you like to bloop out at one point. But yeah, I'm trying not to bloop out too much because I don't like to waste, but at the same time, this is a massive opening. I'm not going to say massive hole because I'm going to take that out of context, but yes, hello. Ooh, that is a little bit thin, but not terrible. I have definitely seen worse. We're going to mix with a little bit of white, because we can. I don't think it matters what brand of white we're using here. Just a little bloop. Little bloop of good old Williamsburg titanium white. Gonna waste this little... Ooh. You know what? It's mixing well. Sometimes different off-brands will not mix particularly well, even though they claim all oil paint can be interchanged and mixed together. But sometimes, like a lot of the Chinese off-brands, they just don't. Now we gotta clean off the palette knife. I think my video with the Chinese Winsor & Newton is like, sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. Garbage noises. Yeah. Okay, now we got a little bit of yellow, yellow leg. I don't think it matters which kind of yellow. You'll get the idea. Doot, doot, doot. There we go. Yeah. Oh, too much red, there we go. Still might have been too much red, but that is getting some nice colors though. Look, I know it's just pretty much what you would expect, but that is nice. Garbage noises, gotta clean off that palette knife. Gotta clean off that palette knife. Okay, now we got good old Winsor & Newton, the classic, the sometimes modernly questionable, because Winsor & Newton's degraded a little bit over time. Their quality has gone down since they switched to their French factories, and I think they had like some kind of proprietary ownership. Ooh, that is a different shade. That is a different color altogether. That's not even almost pretending. What is happening there? Now the question is this a higher quality alizarin crimson than Winsor & Newton, or is something else going on? What's the pigment here? PR83. PR83. Okay. That is just a different color completely. Which is a bit of a bother, really. When you use alizarin crimson, you kind of expect it to be alizarin crimson clear across the board regardless of brand. Because that is a different color. That is just something completely different. Yeah. Okay. That was not what I expected at all. I expected that to be completely identical. And then me going, oh, I guess the quality is pretty okay for this paint. I don't know what I'm missing. But no, that is just a completely different color. Gotta put some more, here we go, a bloop, so we can mix with the yellow. Doot, doot, doot. This is not what I expected from this video, but okay. Come on, there we go. Just a little bit. don't have any other alizarin crimsons to compare this to, because I don't really use alizarin crimson that much, but that is a different color. Oh, come on. Okay. They're completely different colors. This is darker, richer in tone, and it seems to be pretty heavily pigmented because it mixed with the Williamsburg really well to make that smooth little, it's a more pastel-y kind of pink. Winsor & Newton is much more bold. I don't know what's happening here. Why this is a completely different, darker shade. The mix with the yellow is kind of more or less, kind of. This is still darker. The Richeson oil, quality overall, I like the quality of Richeson's oil, just from a basic little thing going on here. It mixed well. It was good and thick and smooth. I like my paste to be more smooth. I don't like it stiff. Again, that's up to individual, what you like. Contains mordant red 11. Okay, don't know what that means. Does this have any of that warning? No, made in France. Okay, maybe that's the thing going on. I have no idea, because the pigment is supposed to be the same. And has 2 different oils. What? Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to do some tests to see if Richeson Oils is different across the board, but I don't have any more at this point in my life. Yeah. Quality is good. I like it. It's definitely mid-range. It's not low range. Maybe professionals could use it, but also, why is it different? That's what's bothering me right now. Okay, assuming it's different from all alizarin crimsons, and Richeson oil has its own shades for some reason or another, despite using the same pigments, I'm gonna give it like a C, because if you're using one brand and then you switch to alizarin crimson from the other brand, assuming you're getting the same thing because of the identical pigments, you're going to get something different, and I don't like that. So, yeah. If you're going to use Richeson oils, just know that you might get something completely different. Though I am curious. Hold on. We're going to do one more thing. We're going to do one more thing. Where is it? There it is. What do we got here? We got Chinese Winsor & Newton Crimson. Not alizarin crimson, just straight up crimson. For reasons. We should clean off this palette knife first. Yes, we're gonna clean off that palette knife. And yes, I know the Chinese Winsor & Newton is essentially a knockoff. It's not really Winsor & Newton. They just kind of lent their name to China because China is like, we must make everything inside China for the Chinese population and F everyone else. There we go. But we are just going to have a little bit of a look-see. I have no idea what pigments are in here. It doesn't say anywhere. Wait, hold on. Is that it? PR57, PR6. That is not that. But okay. At least it lists something. But is it accurate? I don't know. I'm just gonna no, it's not the same. I thought maybe, but no, it's just a completely different altogether thing. So anyway, Richeson, back to Richeson oil. Yes. Yeah, exactly everything I said before. You might get completely different colors than what you're expecting. But the quality is pretty good. So, yeah, it might be good for students and maybe if you only use that brand. But that I don't like that either. So, yeah. Use at your own risk, I guess. Yeah, solid C. I'm probably going to use this just separately from all my other paints. So, yeah, thank you. Don't use Chinese Winsor & Newton. That one sucks. Have a good day. Thank you. See you all later. Goodbye.